What up, Boxing World? 12 Rounds TV. I just watched the All Access Deontay Wilder. Let you guys know what I think about it. I mean, he's fighting Molina, another heavyweight guy. If you guys know Daniel or Deontay Wilder is the current WBC heavyweight champion of the world. He won the belt against Steve. It was a really good match. It was a really good match. I thought Steve, or Stiver, I don't know how to pronounce his name, but I thought he'd get knocked out. He's much smaller than Deontay Wilder, but his chin was unbelievable. I mean, Deontay Wilder hit him so many times in the chin, and he wouldn't go down. As a matter of fact, he got Deontay Wilder a lot of times. But anyway, the All Access Deontay Wilder was played out yesterday, and I watched the whole thing. And basically, they showed, you know, because they're gonna be fighting, him and Molina gonna be fighting in Alabama, his home, Deontay Wilder's hometown. Pretty much, they were the All Access were welcoming Deontay Wilder, you know, giving him props. A lot of people, they're clapping, watching him talk. He made a lot of speech, and he showed his belt. That was only maybe like 10% of the whole All Access Deontay Wilder. But pretty much the whole Deontay Wilder All Access Showtime. Was it Showtime? It was a Showtime. I believe it was all about the last fight. It was all about Wilder versus Steve. They showed pretty much almost the whole video, the whole match, the whole fight of Wilder versus Steve, because I believe that was the title shot, and that was the one that counts, you know, towards this belt. And as Deontay Wilder says on the All Access, he said, "There's nobody taking this belt away from me. You know, he's got the belt, he's got a lock on it, he's gonna defend it, and nobody's gonna come nowhere near it." As a matter of fact, he had some shots and videos of the All Access where he was cleaning the belt, like he's not gonna let go of it. You know, it's gonna be tough. You know, Deontay Wilder is tall dude, long reach. I mean, he's got all the advantage. Not to mention, he's got good footwork also and good chin. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be tough for Molina to take that. I don't see that. I don't see Molina taking that away from him. But I'll do my prediction later on this week of that fight. But the All Access Deontay Wilder, it was good. I mean, it was good. It was like a replay of the Deontay Wilder versus Steve fight. But some things that I noticed in the All Access was the things that I didn't really pay attention to during the Wilder versus Steve fight. Steve caught Deontay Wilder a lot of punches. Seriously, I mean, it was like chin shots, face shots, and big blows coming from Deontay Wilder to Steve. Steve was tough. I don't know how he held on. I don't know how he stayed standing up. I mean, there was a couple times there where he could have been knocked down, and some people say it should have been a TKO, or not TKO, but at least a knockdown. But he held on to Deontay Wilder. But it was one episode there on the where Deontay Wilder was hit by Steve, and I believe Deontay Wilder went wild. I mean, he went crazy. He was like pissed off. He just went swinging. And that was the point where Steve kind of fell down and grabbed onto Deontay Wilder's feet, and they both fell down. But that's people said that that should have been a knockdown. As a matter of fact, that was Deontay Wilder's corner that said that it should have been a knockdown. But I gotta give it to Steve, man. I like I said, I saw on that All Access things that I didn't see during the fight, the actual fight, and he got good chin. You know, I mean, you know, he's not a champion for no reason. I get that, but he just didn't look like it. You know, Steve don't look like a guy that has that kind of chin, that has that kind of power, that has kind of a person or a boxer that has that kind of stamina. You know, he went all 12 rounds with freaking Deontay Wilder. And not to mention, that's the only time in his whole Deontay Wilder career that he went all 12 rounds. Yep, everybody else, Deontay Wilder's opponents were either TKO, KO, or stoppage. Everybody's knocked out. Everybody. I mean, everybody. But Steven is the only one. That was for the WBC heavyweight champion of the world title fight. And Steven, you know, he tried. He tried. But I think he lacked all the accuracy and the more punches. I mean, had he thrown more punches, probably, obviously, he would have exposed himself to Deontay Wilder to where he was probably going to get knocked down, knocked out, or TKO'd. But yeah, it is what it is, right? So he did his best. He had a good chin, very good chin against Deontay Wilder. And like I said, Deontay Wilder's first all 12 rounds. And this is what's crazy now. Deontay Wilder already is a heavy puncher. So tall dude, long reach, all the advantage you can think of. And now we know Deontay Wilder can also go all 12 rounds. How the heck he don't get that? How the heck is somebody else gonna get that belt from him? With all of those advantages, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be very tough. Maybe he fights Klitschko. We'll see. That'll be a good fight, right? I would want to see Klitschko versus Deontay Wilder. We'll see. We'll see if that even happens. But I can't think of anybody else. I mean, you got Kovalev. Kovalev's a light heavyweight, unless he wants, wants to move up. Deontay Wilder's a tough dude, but he's, a lot of people are saying that he's getting somewhat close to an image of Floyd Mayweather Jr. Why that is, I don't know. Maybe because the way he acts, the way he talks, the way he bashes people, the way he insults people, the way he's not necessarily, there yet as far as money-wise. I mean, he's made a lot of money already, but he's not, obviously, he can't afford 10 Bugattis and like Mayweather and stuff like that, But he's getting there. I mean, with a perfect record with 99% knockout. I mean, he's getting there, but it's kind of hard to get an opponent nowadays to match with Deontay Wilder because of his skills. And to be honest with you guys, I don't want to see Deontay Wilder versus Molina. Like I said, I'm not going to tell you guys what I think of what the fight's going to happen, but I'll give you guys my prediction later on. So yeah, that was the All Access Deontay Wilder, and it was pretty much all about Deontay Wilder's last fight that went all 12 rounds, historically, based on his record, based on his resume, because he's never gone all 12 rounds before. But yeah, now we know that Deontay Wilder can go also all 12 rounds. He's got great footwork, he's got stamina, and last but not least to mention, Deontay Wilder broke his hand because he had an operation before. He's broken his hand before, but with the Stevens fight, he broke his hand, and I'm sure it's 100% healed now. He was shot with carrying ice on his wrist or on top of his hand when he was walking out the fight against Stevens. So yeah, that was pretty much the Deontay Wilder All Access of Showtime. They showed pretty much the rematch and the highlights per se of the Wilder versus Stevens fight, and the welcoming of Deontay Wilder in Alabama, because he's going to be fighting Molina in Alabama. So Deontay Wilder's hometown. What an advantage, right? Hometown, home crowd, taller, better resume, and it's like almost 1,000,000 underdog. I mean, but hey, anything can happen in boxing. I always say that, and I really, really believe that anything can happen in boxing. It's how you come goes to fight night. You know what I'm saying? How you prepared, or sometimes even if the boxers prepared so much, they're in shape, they got all the training that they needed, and comes fight night, still the outcome is not what we wanted to, and that's just the way it is. It's crazy, But yeah, that's my little review, guys, of the All Access of Deontay Wilder. So let me know what you guys think. Leave me some comments. Please subscribe to my channel. +1, share this video if you enjoyed it. I'll talk to you guys on the next one. Peace.